Hello, I'm Dr. Sarah Williams here in the UK. I want to start with a simple question. Why do so many people over 60 wake up feeling weaker? In my clinic, I see this every day. Patients assume strength loss is just aging, but in many cases, it's linked to lift. The surprising truth is this: not all vitamins help as we age. Some actively support overnight muscle repair. Today, I'm going to explain which vitamins truly help rebuild strength after 60, which ones to avoid at night, and why.
I'm a doctor, and I need to share something that may surprise you. Out of the 13 essential vitamins the human body relies on, only 4 have been shown to actively rebuild muscle overnight if you are over the age of 64. Just 4. The remaining vitamins either have no meaningful impact on muscle strength, or, more concerning, may quietly accelerate muscle loss while you sleep. I see this repeatedly in my clinic. Only last month, a 72-year-old gentleman came to see me deeply worried. He was losing strength so quickly that climbing the steps to his front door had become difficult. He assumed this was simply part of aging. However, his blood tests revealed a deficiency in one of these 4 key vitamins. After correcting it, his leg strength began improving within weeks. The reality is that millions of older adults take supplements without knowing which ones truly matter. As a result, many wake up feeling weaker each day. The encouraging news is that science is now very clear. Taking the right 4 vitamins at night can shift the body from muscle breakdown into muscle repair. But taking the wrong ones may increase frailty, falls, and even fractures. Perhaps most surprising of all, the number 2 vitamin on this list has been described by researchers as a breakthrough in reversing sarcopenia. You've likely heard of it. You may have even taken it, but most people are never told why it only works properly when taken before bedtime. All scientific references mentioned are listed below in the description. Before we begin, let me ask you a quick question. How old are you, and where are you watching from? I enjoy reading your comments each evening and reply whenever I can. Your responses also encourage thousands of other seniors reading along. Now, let's begin with number 4 on the list and why it may help you wake up stronger tomorrow. Number 4 is vitamin D3 combined with vitamin K2. When it comes to bone and muscle health, these two work best together. In fact, they should almost never be taken separately. Most people are familiar with vitamin D3. It helps the body absorb calcium from food and move it into the bloodstream. The issue arises when D3 is taken alone. Without vitamin K2, that calcium may be deposited in the wrong places, such as the arteries, where it can cause stiffening rather than strengthening bones. This is why the D3 and K2 combination has become so important for adults over 60. It supports muscles while also protecting heart health. Research supports this clearly. A 2019 study published in Nutrients followed more than 300 older adults and found that those taking D3 with K2 improved bone density by 25% more than those taking vitamin D alone. Another trial in Osteoporosis International showed a 35% reduction in fractures and significantly less arterial calcification. That means stronger bones and healthier arteries, 2 major concerns after the age of 60. For example, Ruth, a 71-year-old retired librarian, had taken vitamin D for years, yet her bone scans continued to decline. After switching to a D3 and K2 combination, her bone density stabilized for the first time in 10 years. She now feels more confident climbing stairs and less worried about losing her independence. D3 helps muscle fibers contract and generate force, while K2 ensures calcium reaches those fibers correctly. Taken at night, this pairing works alongside the body's natural repair cycle, strengthening muscles and bones during sleep. Many seniors don't realize that vitamin D alone only does half the job. Together, D3 and K2 keep bones dense, arteries flexible, and muscles working efficiently. And while this duo protects structure, the next vitamin works at a deeper cellular level. Number 3 is vitamin B12. This nutrient is often overlooked when it comes to rebuilding strength overnight. While many associate B12 with brain health, its role in muscle repair and energy production is equally important. Vitamin B12 is essential for producing healthy red blood cells, which deliver oxygen throughout the body. Without adequate oxygen, muscles fatigue faster, recover more slowly, and gradually weaken. A 2020 study in the Journal of the American Geriatric Society found that older adults with low B12 levels were nearly twice as likely to experience muscle weakness and almost 3 times more likely to struggle with walking. What's especially concerning is that up to 1 in 5 adults over 60 may already have a B12 deficiency, often without clear early symptoms. B12 also protects the nervous system by maintaining the myelin sheath, which allows nerve signals to travel quickly from the brain to the muscles. When B12 levels drop, nerve signals slow down, leading to tingling, numbness, or cramps. Many seniors assume these sensations are simply part of aging, but they are often signs of insufficient B12. While B12 keeps muscles oxygenated and nerves responsive, the next vitamin on this list goes even further by directly repairing muscle fibers and offering one of the strongest defenses against sarcopenia. Before we continue, please support the channel by liking this video and subscribing, as the most important vitamin is still to come. Number 2 is magnesium. Often referred to as the relaxation mineral, magnesium plays a vital role in muscle repair, particularly for those over 60. Every muscle contraction and relaxation depends on magnesium. Without it, muscles cramp, tighten, and struggle to recover. As we age, the body absorbs magnesium less efficiently. From food. Common medications, such as diuretics and acid-reducing drugs, further increase the risk of deficiency. Research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition followed nearly 2,600 older adults and found that those with the highest magnesium intake had 40% greater muscle strength and significantly lower frailty. Another study in Nutrients in 2018 showed magnesium improved sleep quality in older adults. This is important because muscle repair primarily occurs during deep sleep. Magnesium supports recovery in several ways. It calms the nervous system, helping the body enter restorative sleep. It directs calcium into bones rather than soft tissues, reducing stiffness. It also supports ATP production, the energy source muscles need to repair overnight, while magnesium helps the body relax and recharge. The number 1 vitamin on this list activates the very systems that rebuild muscle itself. Vitamin C may seem too ordinary to top this list, but research shows it deserves first place for rebuilding muscle overnight. While commonly associated with immune health, vitamin C plays a crucial role in preventing age-related muscle loss. Vitamin C is essential for collagen production, the protein that holds muscles, tendons, and bones together. Without enough collagen, muscle fibers weaken and recovery slows. It is also a powerful antioxidant, protecting muscle cells from oxidative stress. Because the body does not store vitamin C, daily intake is essential. A 2020 study in the Journal of Nutrition examined over 13,000 older adults and found that those with the highest vitamin C levels had 60% more muscle mass and double the grip strength compared to those who were deficient. Helen, a 78-year-old retired nurse, increased her evening vitamin C intake, along with a small protein snack. Within 3 months, her energy improved, her leg strength returned, and she felt significantly more confident climbing stairs. Vitamin C works best at night when collagen production peaks. Combined with protein, it supports muscle repair so you wake up stronger rather than weaker. So far, we've covered the 4 vitamins that help rebuild muscle overnight. Now it's time to discuss the other side of the story. Some vitamins, when taken at night, can interfere with recovery and weaken the body without people realizing. Let's begin with one of the most misunderstood supplements. Vitamin E is often promoted as an anti-aging solution. However, in high doses, especially at night, it can pose serious risks for seniors. Vitamin E is fat-soluble, meaning excess amounts accumulate in the body rather than being eliminated. A 2011 meta-analysis in JAMA linked high-dose vitamin E supplementation to a 10% increase in overall mortality among older adults. Other studies associate it with a higher risk of hemorrhagic stroke. Samuel, a 69-year-old retired firefighter, experienced frequent nosebleeds while taking high doses nightly. Once he stopped, the symptoms resolved. High supplemental doses can also blunt the body's natural inflammatory response, which is necessary for muscle repair. While vitamin E from foods is beneficial, Excess supplementation at night can slow recovery. The final mistake is taking high doses of vitamin A in its retinol form at night. Unlike plant-based beta-carotene, retinol accumulates in the body and can become toxic. Studies link high retinol intake to increased fracture risk and bone loss in older adults. Excess retinol interferes with vitamin D, weakening bones and supporting structures. Linda, a 72-year-old retired piano teacher, developed bone thinning and suffered a fracture after prolonged nightly retinol use. She later learned the supplement was the cause. High nighttime doses may also disrupt sleep and recover. Eerie. Many seniors already get sufficient vitamin A from their diet, making excess intake unnecessary and risky. In summary, rebuilding strength isn't about taking more supplements, but taking the right ones at the right time. Vitamin B12, D3 with K2, magnesium, and vitamin C support overnight muscle repair. High-dose vitamin E and retinol-based vitamin A can undermine it. Aging does not have to mean frailty or loss of independence. With informed, science-based choices, especially before bed, you can protect your strength and health span. Let me know in the comments which vitamin surprised you most. If this video helped, please like, share, and subscribe to Dr. Sarah Williams for evidence-based senior health guidance. Thank you for watching.